Hi, welcome. Are you peri or postmenopausal and exhausted, zapped, or running on empty? I call it body and brain drain, a profound loss of energy that affects your entire being, with or without crashing fatigue, that makes it super hard to function. It's more common than you think when hormones shift in midlife, and it's not talked about near enough. So let's talk about it now. Changes to the brain, sleep, metabolism, stress, anxiety, and more can contribute to energy depletion in one way or another and make getting through your day a real challenge. I can't speak for others, but it's not a constant for me, thankfully. It comes in sporadic waves or episodes a few times a month. I normally navigate through my days just fine, give or take a symptom or two, but every once in a while I wake up drained of energy out of nowhere, and I know I'm in for a difficult day. When it hits, it affects me in 5 different ways, and having spoken to thousands of women over the years, it seems to affect many of you as well, so let's go through them. The first is intense body fatigue, like the body has had most of the energy drained out of it. It can manifest as heaviness in the arms and legs, weakness, headaches, sore achy muscles, and difficulty just getting the body to cooperate. I sometimes have low-grade tingling all over as well when I'm extremely low on energy. It can literally leave you dragging yourself around just trying to make it to bedtime, even when you've slept well the night before. Those of you who experience this know how unpleasant it can be and how hard it can be to continue with business as usual when you're struggling just to move. Number 2 is the brain drain. It's almost like your brain is in slow motion or stuck in loading mode. Reaction times are slower. Concentrating on anything for any length of time is a challenge. Awareness of what's going on around you is reduced, and being so spaced that you don't even respond to your name being called is common. Your brain fights to stay alert and on task like you've been without sleep for days, even when that's not the case. Next is crashing fatigue. The energy drain can occur with or without the extreme exhaustion, but it's often mixed in. I don't always experience the over-the-top fatigue with the body and brain drain, but when I do, it can be brutal. This type of fatigue is not the same as the tiredness you feel when you haven't slept well. It can actually affect your ability to function. It causes sore, burning eyes, headaches, heaviness like you're sinking into the couch, a total fog that makes sound seem muted and distant and leaves you feeling stuck in your own space and mind. And it also becomes a physical challenge to will yourself to move and accomplish anything, which brings me to number 4. A complete lack of motivation. When the energy depletion occurs, it sometimes takes me an hour to convince myself to do anything, even use the washroom. And holding your bladder in menopause is a real task. It feels like your brain can't convince your body to move, so you just remain in idle mode until you can talk yourself into accomplishing something. And it's not laziness. I'm not a lazy person, but when the energy drain hits, I want to accomplish something, but my body and brain just don't agree with me. Next, when I'm in low energy mode, my head swims. It's a weird spaced out feeling, and it sometimes comes with lightheadedness, little bursts of wooziness. I stare into space a lot when my head feels floaty and weird, and it's honestly annoying because I'm aware that I need to be doing things and they're being left undone. I'm fortunate that the body and brain drain only pop up here and there, and I typically function normally, but when it hits, it's almost debilitating. I have to force myself up and moving, or I will sit all day and accomplish nothing. I'm lucky I can work from home because I have no idea how women work all day out in the wild when their gas tanks are on empty. I find that once I'm up and moving, I can sometimes muster up enough energy to make it through the day, but I occasionally have a power nap when nothing is helping. It has to be 30 minutes or less though. Sleeping longer than that will put you into a deep sleep and you'll wake up even groggier. I set an alarm so I don't oversleep. I don't want to wake up feeling worse or be up all night because I napped. I just need to build up enough energy to function. I'm curious what helps you. If you have any tips and tricks that help you function through the body drain, share them in the comments. I wish health, happiness, peace of body and mind, and days filled with loads of energy and pep for each of you. and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.